This podcast is intended for entertainment purposes, and while we strive for a respectful and inclusive environment, we acknowledge that certain topics discussed may be sensitive or offensive to some listeners. The views expressed by hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily represent those of the podcast or its sponsors. Please exercise discretion, skip or pause any distressing parts, and we appreciate your understanding and open-mindedness as we encourage conversations rather than cancellations. Take that woke elsewhere. Thank you.
Austin Talks Podcast.
But that meal before sleep, bro, is
That meal before sleep, especially when
know.
you're drunk and high.
the
Some
meal
meals,
with
though?
the
No,
smoke,
man,
with
but-
the little nightcap, bro, a
I
little
don't-
whiskey,
Pizza?
a little whiskey.
I
Yeah.
God.
Falling asleep with the food in your
Yeah, yo.
I feel like pizza before bed is the worst.
Yeah.
Like I wake up and like, yo,
Chest is burning.
you ever
yo.
have pizza before bed, bro? That's disgusting.
Just all pizzas for me. Just
Like
burn my
you're like
chest.
burping that shit in the morning.
Oh, I mean, pizza, you're shitting that out like ASAP, bro.
Yeah.
That's coming
The
out.
second you
That's
get
coming
up.
out full slices.
Yeah, without the
The
cream-
bites,
Full slices
the
don't kill
chicken's coming out just like chicken, bro.
Yo, would you eat it without the creamy garlic though?
No.
If
Like,
it's
how much
if
would I
it's
have
like
to pay
fresh,
you?
if it's like fresh, like in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
Yeah, you know, if it's fresh.
yeah,
I would have to pay you to eat it without
Not
the
a
creamy
lot.
garlic, you know?
Not a lot.
Okay. Because that shit dry, bro.
yeah.
That shit
You know,
dry.
it depends on the flavor, the toppings and stuff you get too. Like,
Yeah.
To me, Pizza is a wing place with good creamy garlic sauce.
Their wings even good? Their wings are just like
Nah, their
dry.
wings are good, bro.
What? They're just
And they're you get the breaded ones. You got some thick ass
yeah.
wings, bro.
it's a very like I don't want that all the time.
No,
but,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
When you get it, like I never.
I feel like
You never
that-
regret
I feel
it,
Like
yeah.
half of it's like batter, like
Yeah, that's what's sick about it.
It's
yeah.
sick, but
Yeah.
they're
like this
thick, bro.
ass.
You get
Like,
you a
I
10
actually,
piece.
if somebody said that there's no chicken in it, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be
like,
surprised.
You guys had Wingstop yet?
Nah.
Nah. No, I don't.
That should be
Did I? No, I haven't yet.
It just came out. There's only like one location.
Where?
It's on my bad. I think it's on Queen.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
And,
We could do a whole fucking. They have like a chicken sandwich for each of their flavors, right? We could do like a whole season
That's
on
getting me
that.
hyped.
Chicken sandwich for each of their.
Because then we're gonna have to go and
Do
Each
they?
find
of
out
their
who has
wing
the best
flavors, they have a
wings.
chicken.
Oh, do they?
They have a chicken sandwich.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know
same.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a wing series is gonna be crazy.
Wing
too.
series
Yeah,
is gonna be
wing-
crazy.
wing-
Because
series, yeah.
chicken sandwich, you know, it had its like little fling, and it's
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
I think it's still like
Yeah.
it's now it's in the top. You know, now it's in
Yeah.
like the top food kind of conversation. But wings is really kind of
Yeah.
people don't talk about it. You know, like
Yeah, man.
Nah, the day was hot though. Fire. I sent you the footage.
I didn't watch it yet
It's pretty funny.
because I knew I was gonna hate it.
You knew I was gonna hate it.
I was gonna hate it
Yeah. Why?
because I know you're gonna be over here boosting for Dave's
You're
propaganda.
like, yo, Dave's is fire.
this
bro.
is the best place.
Yo, Drizzy approved, bro. Drizzy approved.
Drizzy approved. Nah, this is not the one. Yeah,
But does he approve of this one or the the original?
the
one?
original.
There's literally
exactly.
a clip for like 3 minutes of me just eating it in silence. Which
This
I,
fucking
I just recorded the whole
Disgusting.
time.
And I can already see this guy
Just
eating.
munching.
yo.
I'm just munching. Yeah, it's in my car.
You guys shitting all over
I
your
recorded
face.
it in my car. Yeah.
Cheesing me.
like one of those like car food review channels, like exactly like that.
That's cute.
And when I did it, I was like, "Yo, this is kind of fun. Like now I know why people do this. Like, this is
Don't
kind
kill
of sick.
me.
You just get to eat like
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives
Food
that
and,
little
like-
extra bit of like you're not
Yeah.
just eating for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you know
kinda-
that feeling sometimes where you're like, yo, I spent $20 on a meal, but I have a problem spending $20 on like
On
you
other
know,
shit.
Yeah, on shit that you actually need. You know, you think about
At least
like
you're
how
making
many of
content.
those-
You're getting a meal and you're making content. Like,
Yeah,
it's like a
exactly.
win-win. You know, maybe it's not that healthy.
I mean, I think that's why also,
But-
even if people realize it or not, that's probably also why people take pictures of their food so much too and post it. Because if you don't, you spend $50 on this fancy ass Michelin meal that you're only gonna have once in your life or whatever, and you know you need to get that validation other than just
right.
the satisfaction of you eating it for that 30 minutes or whatever hour, right? You
Yeah.
need other people to see it. And you know, it's you know, there's like some of those meals are like works of art too. You know, like it's nice to look at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, yeah, like how much we spend on this stuff.
Just to shit it out later. That's how I've been looking at.
Dave's
food.
hot dough fire. It was hot too.
I hope so. I'm gonna have to try it again soon.
Yeah. Do they have like a sandwich, like a combo You know, like just because I see
Just one?
Yeah, because you
Yes.
have to get two or two
No,
sliders.
They,
or...
they came out with the one.
Okay.
The one.
Because I remember last time
the
I
two
went.
is a lot. The two is a lot.
Last time I went,
actually-
it was like you either get two sliders or you get like.
That's the problem. I
yeah.
always feel like the two sliders is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much. Like it actually.
Yeah.
I usually don't finish it. I
Yeah.
like leave the second one.
It's a good.
For later.
It's a good share combo because even like you get the one fries with the two burgers. Like
Mm.
that's good for like two people.
Yeah, it was also like $23.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the problem with that.
I think
place.
that's also like Holy Grail's like the same prices and stuff though. So,
It is.
yeah.
Say a word.
So we're gonna compare the two in a video.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know because we haven't uploaded anything onto this channel.
Yeah, we're stocking up.
But we're stocking up, and we'll put it.
We
out.
still haven't even really like tried like a new place yet either.
Yeah, we have to
you
go
know?
to. We're gonna do Holy next.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do
Holy should
next.
be like its own video, or should
Yeah.
it be like a comparison video?
No, let's just do it its own.
Its own? Okay.
Yeah, let's do
That's
its
easy
own.
to do.
If you want, there's
can
the
literally do
spot
that
next
next
to
week.
it too.
Wait, what's the spot next
Chicken
to it?
Kitchen.
Chicken Kitchen.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
old Popeyes basically like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
rip-off Popeyes.
Yeah.
The rip-off Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
the Popeyes that didn't upgrade the OS.
Yeah, we can totally
you know?
do that then. We'll do a.
Popeyes and upgrade.
We'll
them.
do
Yeah.
both of them.
What's that called? Like Time Machine
Like
or whatever?
two separate videos
Yeah.
for each.
Yeah, I'll do two separate videos.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
those ones.
Next week, y'all. Let's do it before the pod.
How about it? I'll put some money aside.
We're talking business on the pod, guys. That's crazy.
Lost in Talks, episode 119. We're back at it once again. Yeah, just make sure you guys check out the Lost in Munchies YouTube channel, and make sure you guys go and follow us on the Instagram Lost in Munchies. I believe that's just it. Yeah, Lost in Munchies.
There's nothing on there.
Yeah,
but,
nothing on there yet,
But be ahead of the herd and
yeah, exactly. The content's coming
subscribe
soon.
to that because you'll get the content right away.
Exactly.
We're gonna start dropping them just
Yeah.
back to back.
Yeah.
I think I'll have some. I think I'll have a first video up sometime next week. So
For the munchies.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I should have
We need
something
to
up
talk
next
about
week.
branding. and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And figure all that extra shit
The
out.
Munchies.
Send me. You gotta send me something for it before you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna just throw it
See,
up. I'll
yeah,
show
yeah.
you guys.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, yo, it was Caravana weekend in the city. Just passed, big time in the city. It's like a long weekend as well. It's just the perfect time here in Toronto. Usually, this is kind of what
peak of the summer.
Yeah, this is the peak of the summer. This is what summer's all about in
Yeah.
Toronto. This is when you got most people are just outside, and you got people coming from all over the world as well, coming through to celebrate Caravana and try to pick up Toronto girls.
Yeah.
I saw a hilarious tweet the other day. This girl was like, you could totally tell when you're speaking to an American guy during Caravana weekend because they're so nice to us. They treat us better than the Toronto guys.
Wow.
And then a guy's like, you know why, right? Like, these girls are so oblivious. It's hilarious.
Wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They know, like Toronto mans know
Yeah,
who you really are,
exactly.
but the other mans, they
Exactly.
just trying to get something.
And yo,
They trying to get something.
A lot of guys from Toronto will act like they're from fucking Chicago or Atlanta or something just for the long weekend to just get some pokes. Like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Gotta take advantage. Right?
yeah, man, you gotta take advantage of the weekend because they're not gonna know. It's probably their first time running into you, whining on you for the first time.
Yeah.
So
Just hide that accent.
yeah, just hide the accent,
Yeah.
throw on the American one,
Chicago.
throw in some more dead asses if you need to, and
Dead
you
ass.
should be good. You should be some ahs. You should be good. But yeah, Caravana just passed. So yeah, there's bear events going on. Thing went on as well. Veld.
Yeah.
I usually go to that, and I didn't this year. I didn't do shit this weekend.
Yeah,
Worked,
I didn't
and then
either.
I
Yeah,
chilled
well, I was sick, but
with someone, and that was it.
yeah, I was just I was chilling in my place. I was trying to line up something, but at the same time, I was just like, I'm kind of sick too. Like I can't be chilling with somebody. I'm over here just trying to get this phlegm out my throat. Pause. So I just said fuck it. I'm just gonna chill. So I just chilled this weekend as well. I didn't go out. And I spent way too much money last weekend as well. Hit karaoke with the boys as per usual. Didn't get home until 7 something.
This weekend?
No, last weekend. The one before. So I spent too much money to even go out this weekend. So whatever. It's all good.
That's just how Toronto is. Like,
Yeah, man.
Toronto's so fucking expensive. Like people don't know like who aren't from here, like how crazy it is. Like, dude, it's like $100 minimum to go out.
Yeah, bare minimum.
Any
for sure, yeah.
Any
like,
do anything. If you leave your house, you spend like a bill.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
there's this hilarious video on YouTube of this guy who's not even from Canada. I don't think he's ever been, but he knows he researched how expensive it is. He's like some dude from Georgia, bro. You know the country? Georgia?
Yeah.
Tulumi.
Yeah.
He's
No,
from
Batumi.
Batumi.
Yeah,
Batumi.
Batumi.
And he's like, Canada's so, in his accent, he's like, Canada's so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And he was like breaking down a date to Wonderland.
Bro,
He was
yeah.
like, bro, Wonderland,
That's crazy.
He's like $50.
You don't even need to. Yeah.
and then another
Yeah.
$50, and then like
That's
parking
that's like
$25.
$5, bro, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you're gonna get a shitty fucking pizza, and that's like another $40.
Yeah.
Wonderland is one of those ones you have to plan ahead. You're like,
When's
okay,
How
I
much
gotta
is
put this.
admission now? Like a bill?
Huh?
How much is admission now? Like
Like
It's not like a bill,
$55.
but it's like it's like.
55.
But I've
for the
learned
basic shit too, not even the fast lane or anything like that.
I've learned that if you book it in advance, you could pay like $35.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
35, $40
yeah,
instead.
but still, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
yeah, it's still expensive.
$120-$30.
Yeah.
for like two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brutal, man.
Yeah, no, it's crazy outside.
You know.
That's why it's just like, again, man, I'm over here trying to convince Teresa every day. Yo, Thailand. Vietnam.
reach, bro,
Vietnam. You know what I'm saying?
Reach.
I'm like, bro, we can live this life and so much
bro,
more.
if you do
elsewhere.
it, I'll do it too, bro.
Bro, all I did this weekend
Honestly,
since I didn't
man.
go out was I just watched videos and I'm like, this
Bro.
could be my life.
Depending how my life plays out in like the next 3 to 4 years, bro, I might buy a condo over there.
And I might just,
Like,
real
somewhere
shit.
over there, bro.
I might just go teach some
I need
English,
to-
bro.
I need to own property, and it might as well be over there since
Yeah.
over here is impossible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah, what do you want to own? Like a garbage can out here? Like,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
can't
I'm
afford
here trying to
anything,
convince this girl. She's like, no, I love Toronto. And I'm like, I love
Toronto,
Toronto as well.
I love Toronto too,
but we're
fuck
not getting a
Toronto.
house here. We're not getting a condo here. We're renting for the rest of our lives and we're going to be broke. Are you cool with that?
Even if you did manage to like get the deposit and like, you know, whatever, like you fucking 10 years from now, you like manage to like save like a deposit, whatever the fuck houses will be in 10 years.
Exactly.
I don't even want to know.
Bro, there's lotteries on houses now too. Like the new developments that come out. There's people like you randomly get selected to
Really?
be able to purchase a fucking house.
But like just
Yeah.
like, you know, if you manage 10 years from now to just scrape up, like aggressively save and maybe get the 10% down payment, that's cool and all, but like just like affording it after like the mortgage.
And then fucking mortgage, a death mortgage.
Do you want to be
basically.
house poor like
Yeah.
for
That's
What I'm
25
saying.
years, bro?
You don't got to ask me.
Yeah. I'm just
I don't.
It's rhetorical. Like I'm not asking you. I'm asking
my
every
girl.
I'm asking the universe. Like,
Teresa.
do you want to be house poor for 25 years on top of paying for kids
Exactly.
and everything like that?
And you know what
Like-
people forget about when you get a place? When
Or do
you
you
get
want to at least rent and be like comfortable?
when you
Like,
get
do
it when you
things?
buy a home,
I don't know.
you know you have to fill it.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless
yeah.
you're buying a
Furnished.
pre-furnished, but it's
You gotta
That's not really a thing.
Yeah.
You gotta-
Or maybe condos, but not a house.
yeah, exactly.
you got to buy that fridge.
Unless
Oh
you
my
win
god.
it in like the Sick Kids lottery or something. I don't know if those
Yeah.
come furnished, but
Like you're looking at easily like another fucking $20,000
Yeah.
to
On
put
top-
shit in there.
just to put shit in.
and then
You know what
if
I mean?
it's
And
a
that's
new
you
house,
getting like IKEA and shit.
if it's a new house,
Like
you're paying
shitty-ass
for
furniture.
a basement.
Yeah.
You're paying for a backyard, or else that's not. You're paying for a driveway, or else that's not coming.
Yep.
If it's a used house, you're probably paying for. There's some fucking damage. There's some shit. You know?
Meanwhile, Thailand, you can get yourself a decent looking condo,
Furnished.
furnished already.
Like 30 grand in our currency.
Yep. Or if you don't want, you want to rent, like a band.
30 grand, bro. You
A
can,
band, maybe a 1.5.
if you're frugal, you
Yeah.
can save 30 grand in 2 years.
And you could get even cheaper.
You
You,
know
can
what
get
I
even
mean?
cheaper.
Like-
This is me. I'm throwing it up there. If you live right in the center of the city, Bangkok, for example, and you want something nice right beside a bunch of shit, and you're like a 2-minute walk from the subway. 1.5K, max 2K.
That's nuts, bro.
you get
to
you
rent.
get a fucking mansion for like 800,000
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
if you want. That's the Toronto price of a house here.
Yeah,
in
a
Scarborough.
Yeah, like a whatever house. Yeah,
normal
like,
normal house.
Yeah.
Like not normal, like a mid house or
Yeah.
below average
Yeah.
house would be like 800,000. But there you can get like a fucking 5-bedroom mansion by the fucking ocean.
I don't know, man. and you know what I learned recently? Because I've just been chilling. I've been doing this shit all weekend. That they have us in Thailand specifically some of the best doctors in the world, some of the best hospitals in the world. some of the highest ranked
It's not bad.
hospitals and doctors ever in the
No,
world.
a lot of Thai
All there.
a lot of Thai doctors, they like send them other places,
Yeah,
kind of like Cuba.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like, bro.
yeah. No,
don't know.
it's not bad. Like, yeah, there's some political issues over there, and
but
again,
that's the thing. I'm like, I don't care.
It is like there's poverty there, like, and people.
Yeah.
The average person doesn't make a lot of money, but
Toronto's like the worst.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
It's the
our
same
poverty
shit
is-
everywhere,
our
just
poverty is
a little different.
Our
Yeah,
poverty
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
a different in a different
first
form.
world poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First world poverty is a different thing. You know
But
what I
the
mean?
thing
Like,
is like like third world poverty is if they don't know,
they don't care.
Yeah,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because
exactly.
they're just happy and they're living life.
yeah.
They're broke and shit. They're having a rough time. They might even be fucking drunks or whatever, but they're usually just doing their thing, minding their business. Like,
Sometimes people are happier, like pretty poor.
Yeah.
In some countries, and like
It's not even
That's just money
it's
doesn't-
not even like a that's not a concept. Poverty. That's not
Yeah.
a concept
yeah,
to them.
yeah.
you know what I
Everyone's
mean?
like in poverty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Where it's like that you're just living. Like
yeah,
mans are just living. You know? Like,
this is just like living is like
yeah,
surviving.
yeah.
And they're
If
cool
you
with
were
that.
told like, yo, you got every day you got to wake up, you got to find your food, you got to go hunt it or fish it or pick trees or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I got to do. Like
yeah,
I got all I got is a little shack. I got
Yeah.
a bed or like a sleeping bag or some shit. You know, like
Yeah.
that's you're living. Like
it.
yeah,
yeah, our expectations of life is too high.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why it's just like
yeah.
if it's not like if we're not living lavish, like basically we're depressed.
That's
Like,
where a lot of
people.
a
are
lot
like
of people,
that.
yeah.
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
I like my life now, but it's well, I don't. But I do. Like if I could live this same
you
life
would say it's not.
and I didn't
enough.
have to worry about money as much,
yeah, exactly.
then
yeah.
I'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I had some extra space in my pockets, then yeah, I'd be fine.
yeah.
But that's the problem.
There's always a bit of stress.
If you know you get a whatever, you just got to replace something like car problem.
yeah, it
You know,
could
you
fuck
a
you
tooth
over.
cavity or
Yeah,
something.
a cavity,
You're stressing if your
get-
teeth
you
get fucked
actually
up or
injure
something.
yourself
yeah.
at work.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get
Yeah, you got to take
our
time off.
system doesn't fully cover that.
Yeah.
Like especially depending on your employer, you know, most of them, unless you work at a really good place, like they usually don't cover that. Like WSIB is like all you get. I don't even know how much you get from that. But fuck yeah, man. Yeah, you're like most people here are like one major fuck up or issue away from like being like financially screwed.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I am.
I saw a stat
One
about
one
that
bad thing
recently.
goes wrong, I'm fucked.
I don't know if it was the States or like Canada. Either way, it doesn't matter. But there was a stat like that where it's like,
And it's
you know, people are one purchase. So they're like $500 purchase away from being broke or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean?
yeah, one like
Yeah.
if they need to fix their car, like you said,
Yeah.
they get in an accident, they get hurt,
Or you
their
get
child
sick.
gets sick, they have to stay home,
Yeah.
take care of their kid, cancer, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's over.
You fucking flood. You know,
your
your
house
house
gets
gets
flooded,
flooded,
your
or
house gets
fire or
flooded,
something.
yeah.
A bus runs into it. You know, like
yeah. There's a lot of things, and
Yeah.
it's like most people don't have that cushion because
Yeah.
it's just like the way it is. So that's making people, I feel, just stressed. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean? And job security is terrible. That's
Yeah.
another one. Most people get laid off at least, let's say most people get laid off at least once in their life.
yeah,
On average, I think that's very common, 1 or 2 times in their life, which is crazy. You know what I mean? So,
Man,
like, it's almost you gotta be prepared for that.
pray for me. I'm trying to convince her though. I'm trying to convince her.
yeah.
I don't know what I would do out there yet.
I don't know either. Like, I'll tell you now though, like teaching English over there doesn't pay that.
It's not gonna
well.
pay that well.
Like,
yeah.
you're gonna be you make more money here.
Yeah.
than doing that for sure.
Yeah.
Like they're probably
You'll be able to be okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
You'll be
you're-
okay out
You're
there.
probably making like the equivalent to like minimum wage here
Mm-hmm,
when you're doing that over there. Like I think they pay like maybe like I heard something around $500-$600 a week to teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So
That's
but
the
it-
only thing.
yeah.
Just figuring out how to survive out there. Because it's not even like I could be here and save up money and be like, you know what, I have enough money to just figure it out for a year. No, because I can't put that aside.
Yeah,
If I'm going to do that, I need to leave.
yeah, exactly.
I just need to cut, you know? But yeah, man, it's just I just look at it and there's a lot of the expenses that you usually worry about in a day to day. You don't have to worry about as much over there. Your phone plan's gonna be cheap. You don't really need to fucking drive in places like that.
No.
You just take a Grab.
Take a grab, take a cab. The trains are decent.
Yeah, trains are decent. You know what I mean? It's light work,
You know,
or you just walk.
Yeah.
You know, your
Food's good.
food's good and cheap.
lit.
You don't even. A lot of people don't even make their own food over there, just because it's like it's
cheap,
actually
yeah.
cheaper just to buy the food
Yeah.
That's
from
true. That's
places that are already making it from restaurants.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
man.
True. People do that. I didn't realize. I'm like, wow, I should just go grocery shopping. It's like, no,
Like,
it's actually
no.
like buying the raw materials is like more.
yeah, it costs more
Sometimes
money.
It's like cheaper to just buy cooked rice and like make it yourself.
And just go out, which would be a nice little lifestyle to live, man. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Going out most of the time, being able to experience, different food, different culture, different places, and being able, if you need to come back home and cook, whatever, that's an option. But
Yeah, you're not stuck there.
but you're not. Yeah,
You're gonna have a Canadian passport.
it's different. It's like there's days where you're like, fuck, I wish I could go out, but no, I need to make this food in my fridge.
I hate to say it, but being a foreigner, an expat in Thailand is a lot better experience than being a Thai person in Thailand.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even a wealthy Thai person, it's not as good of an experience.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's like you just don't have the benefits.
Yeah.
You're a foreigner. Foreigners get some benefits. You also got a Thai passport. Can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, we can't do
Yeah.
much.
You
with
can
that.
only really go to Asian countries.
Yeah.
Like a few Caribbean places with a Thai passport.
Yeah, man. All of you guys, think about it, man. If you're living out here in Toronto, especially,
It's
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
weird thing, man. Like we
Passport
got
bros, am I right?
we don't like we don't belong here. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
man.
We don't really belong. Like I'm one generation removed from being here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we didn't need to be here.
Yeah.
Like
real shit.
so.
Nah. I don't know. I hope we don't sound ungrateful because Canada is a great place. To
I love
live. You know,
Toronto.
we have some of the highest quality of life. I
Yeah.
get it. Even all the good things about Thailand, there's still issues
There's
over
still
there.
issues.
You know what I mean? Like,
But it's issues that
their political system could collapse
Yeah,
anytime,
any moment.
And, like there could be bear riots in the streets, and
I'm
like,
down
the
to deal with it.
military could take over, and like who knows in 10 years, like
I'd like to see that at least once in my life.
Thailand
too,
could
though.
be
I'll
like,
be there.
Thailand could be like crazy communist in like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? You know what I mean? China takes over. Like some shit could happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's hard to really say. It's unlikely over here, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's more of a reality in other countries.
Yeah.
But it's also like Canada. The problem with Canada is it feels like nothing's gonna happen to us, even though shit's going on. But
Yeah.
it's just like we pretend that and it's not like it's big in comparison to what's going on in other places in the world. But it's like we just pretend like because nothing crazy bad is happening, that means everything is good. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still that's the problem too. When you have a country that is going through like turmoil, you'll get those like progressive changes because there needs to be a change. Whereas when something's just like Canada's kind of like that, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Where it's like because nothing's like crazy bad, nothing's gonna change, which is a bad thing. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
We are kind of
And no one's really willing to step up and say anything.
Yeah.
Because shit could be worse.
Yeah.
That's why.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the part of it too, is like to completely dismantle. And what is it that we'd be dismantling? You know, it's not like we're as bad as America where you gotta like dismantle the whole police system and things like that. But obviously we could rethink some of these things, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
it just takes a lot of time and like effort.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But hey, Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's great if it's like I mean, if you're rich, it's great, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Like most places, I guess.
Yeah.
Like most places.
But if you're broke, at least there's some places that you can go to and be like, oh, I'm actually okay out here.
Yeah, because I think even like if we were in, like in this part of our like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if we were in our late 20s, 30s, things would be cheaper.
Yeah.
It would be more affordable at least,
Yeah.
based on how much you're making. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're not making as much because your salaries go up, but like if you were making $25 an hour, $25 an hour 20 years ago, that's like you're good.
Yeah,
You're enough.
that's the
you
thing.
know?
Like I'm so envious. Is bad. Like I'm salty. I'm fucking salty about the fact that so many. And I don't want to put like our parents down or like even the generation after our parents, but it was like they're just like they don't. I don't even think they're taking in like how blessed they are to be able to have bought in a house.
Yeah.
Fucking 25 back in maybe mid 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
off a salary that today is considered fucking trash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back then was considered decent, and you know what I mean. And houses were just way cheaper. Houses were more fairly priced to how much people were making. Now it's just exponentially crazy. Like
Yeah.
realistically, only the top 10% can afford a house today, right?
Yeah, and that's
So,
it's so
back
weird.
then, maybe
Yeah.
the top 40%, 50% could afford a house if they saved.
Yeah.
Now it's like untouchable for pretty much 80% of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like they were living better than us because they could afford a house. It's just that they could,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was. Whereas for
And
us,
they're
it's
all living
not a
in their
possible. And it's not like
houses.
we're living poor either. It's just
No.
that affording a house is just not possible right
They're
now.
all
It's just-
living in their fucking houses because they bought it 30 years ago and they're good.
Yeah.
And they don't, as long as they you know, they're just sitting on it until they feel the need to sell it or not and pass it down. But yeah.
Well, that's the whole. That's the whole thing. Like generational wealth is just owning property.
Mm-hmm.
Like when slavery became illegal. The first thing that they did was like make it incredibly hard or just
Yeah.
ban it for like black people to own property, and that's like sets them back a whole generation or two from where they were starting at that point.
My
Everybody.
point though is that during that time, that generation, owning a house or property wasn't for the elites.
Yeah.
It was
Just
just
for-
for the average
Yeah,
working
Yeah,
person.
and that's what everything should just be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the middle class, and
Middle
saying that
class,
the middle
upper
class
class
is
should-
expanding now, but
yeah.
it's like they're not
but
it's
now
not
in
sustainable,
Toronto, owning
you know?
a house is for the elites, and it's beneficial to the elites because they're buying them and they're fucking as investments and they're sitting on them, and foreign people are buying them and sitting on them, and it's just like less people are buying, but it's less people. It's like a smaller group of people
Yeah.
who have all the wealth.
Yeah,
Are buying all the properties.
yeah,
And then renting them out to fuckers like us. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's literally, yeah. I get it. It's capitalism, and I get it.
that's it's happened in everything, right? It's
but-
like that's like shoes, like
Yeah.
it used to be everybody used to
Yeah.
be able to buy it, had a chance at buying a pair of the new Jordans.
But it's
No longer.
Now it's like
I'm
10
concerned.
people are buying
It's
them,
not
you know?
even simply the fact of owning a house and having a place to raise a family and live, if that's what you're trying to do. It's not even just that. That's the issue. It's that for the vast majority of people who own houses, like that is like a large part of their retirement plan. That's a large part of their cash out when they retire, like to sell their house or to downgrade and have like a large amount of money to live off of when you're old, right? And now that like people our generation may not be able to have that house to cash out in or
Yeah.
or that large investment under their name, it's like gonna be even worse when
because all that money that goes towards the
extra
mortgage
broke.
is
I don't want to worry people, but it's
and you're
bad,
not
man.
saving
Like,
that,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like fuck. The Canadian pension is sure it's better. It's for globally speaking, it's great, but it's not because quality or our expenses are too high. Like it's too expensive to live in a city. Like most people's pensions can't afford to live in the city. And when you're old, you're gonna probably need the money to like healthcare and etc. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's tough. You know what I mean? That's why you end up relying on like your kids or something like that. It's like not good either.
Which is
They
trash.
can't even afford it either. That's
Yeah.
a shitty feeling.
Yeah.
If you're like old and you're like relying on your kids to help you pay bills and shit, that sucks. I don't want to be in that position.
Exactly.
So come to Thailand, and that won't happen.
Thailand. I'm looking at Thailand. I'm looking at Vietnam.
Thailand, Vietnam.
Those are my main two stops.
Yeah, those are good. That's a cheap part of Asia.
Yeah.
Philippines is a little too crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, Philippines is a little too wild for me.
It's like politically probably the
I'll
most
visit.
unstable of those three places.
I'll
so-
visit, but
Yeah. And Korea and Japan, obviously too expensive.
yeah.
That's like basically living here.
It's basically like living here, but
And
the
also-
lifestyle I think is a bit better.
Yeah.
The lifestyle's a bit better, even
Yeah,
though
yeah.
it is expensive. At least you can stop by the
Yeah,
fucking 7-Eleven and have a meal.
Being a foreigner, Japan is not the same as being a
Yeah.
foreigner in Thailand.
Definitely not. No.
It's like actually, from what I can tell, more difficult. To
I feel like-
navigate as a foreigner.
I feel like, and this is obviously more about the culture than anything, but if you're obviously a bit more introverted, you're just trying to stay inside, Japan's the spot.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be a little bit more expensive, but you have your place, You don't really have to talk to nobody. You just do your work and just go back home.
As an
and chill.
introvert's
Paradise.
paradise, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
like the fact that
Yeah.
you can like go
Eat-
to, go to
You can live your
restaurants.
Eat
entire
alone.
life, yeah, without talking to people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I don't really fuck with that.
No, I like to be a bit
Personally,
extroverted.
yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the fact that that's possible in a nation like
They like let it. It's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there's
I
there's
don't
a
know.
term for it, right? Like I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the name either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. But yeah, their cultures are completely different. That's because their old people are just dying off. They don't know what's gonna happen, what their future looks like. So, I don't know.
They
I do
gotta
see a boom of foreigners.
immigration, bro. That's
Yeah.
what they gotta do.
I know. I do see
But
a
Japan
boom
is, like,
of
stubborn,
immigration.
bro. They want to be homogenous
Yeah,
society. Like,
it should be. And even the Japanese people, because I watch a lot of people living in Japan. They even
Hikikomori.
yes,
Kiko
even
Mori.
they say, bro, we don't know what our government's doing, bro. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the younger people around like 40s and below,
I don't know
they're all
why-
like, I don't know what they're fucking doing.
They should just ramp up immigration, but I don't
Yeah.
know why. I mean,
Make it a lot of an easier process.
just let other Asian people in there, like
Yeah.
Koreans and Vietnamese and Thai and
Everybody.
people,
I don't know.
Filipinos, Malaysians,
Everybody.
everybody.
Anyways, enough of that. We'll move on now,
A
guys.
rant. What is this Kai? I don't even know who that guy is.
You don't know Kai Cenat?
He's
All I know
top
he's just
Twitch streamer. Right?
he's just a
Yeah.
streamer. That's
top.
all I know.
He's top. Yeah.
Top Twitch
I
streamer.
know
You can
who
say
this
top
sh-
3. It fluctuates.
It's
but
like him
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Show Speed, and then there's like he's
Speed's not on Twitch.
He's not.
He's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he has like 19 million.
But he's a big streamer
Yeah.
too. And then there's like QCX.
XQC, that's my guy.
You like that guy?
XQC, I fucking love, bro.
Isn't he French Canadian?
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
I heard he's in some controversy right now or something like that.
There's no real
About some
controversy.
bullshit or something.
There's always
Is
bullshit.
he is he a reactor?
Yeah, he's a reaction guy, but he wasn't before. He played fucking like what do you call it? Overwatch?
Yeah.
He played a lot of Overwatch. He did a lot of pro gaming for that and other shit.
You like that guy, huh?
And then as of recent, he just does a lot of reaction stuff just because he streams for like 12, 13 hours a day. So he streams the most out of everybody, basically.
Crazy.
Yeah, he streams the most. He's the most popular streamer that streams the most. That's why he's so popular.
12 hours a day.
Yeah, at least. At least. He goes longer.
What is he doing?
He's just sitting there at the computer. He orders food, bro. Bro, he's rich as fuck, so it doesn't matter. He has his maids come in
I know he's
and
rich.
clean up his bedroom while he's fucking streaming.
That's a weird flex.
Bro, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. And it's like, and he's going through like this whole divorce thing with his ex. So he keeps moving houses. And it's just crazy because he's come up with this system for moving houses. Everything that he needs, his basic essentials, he has an Amazon wish list for it. So whenever he moves, he just buys everything on that Amazon wish list and ships it to that place.
What a fuck.
In the last, in the
I
time
hate
that
this.
I've watched
I hate
him,
this world, bro.
I've been watching XQC for maybe like 2-3 years.
Dummy
He's lived
money.
in 5 different places, bro.
Why is he just like dodging his ex? Like,
Yeah, and it's because she keeps taking shit. It's like all this nonsense. He's thinking about moving to Toronto
oh yeah,
because that's the only way he'd be able to escape her.
go to a different province.
Yeah, no, he doesn't live in Quebec. He lives in LA.
Oh,
Or right now, sorry, he lives in Austin right now. He was living in LA.
he's in Texas.
He might move to Las Vegas or Toronto. He's trying to figure out which one.
Vegas, bro. What are you doing? Toronto.
Yeah,
Toronto.
Toronto. If he goes to Toronto, he'll be able to escape
If I
his
was
problems.
rich as fuck, I would not live in Toronto.
But he's rich as fuck, and he's beyond the rich as fuck that we're talking about. He's richer than that.
I maybe own like a little condo here.
No, he'll just get it out. He'll
But
get
this wouldn't be home base.
he'll get a penthouse suite, and he'll never leave. He
Would
doesn't
it be
leave.
your home base?
If I
You're
was
rich
rich
as
as fuck,
Yeah. Would this be your home
yeah,
base?
I'd have a home base here.
Honestly, I wouldn't live in Canada because,
This would be my home base
I'm
because
just gonna say, like, taxes, bro. Like,
no,
you
you
gotta
need
go somewhere that taxes are light.
No, I agree.
You know
but
what I mean?
but those places, the places where the taxes are light, aren't
Cayman
as,
Islands,
they
bro.
aren't as stable,
Cayman Islands, Malta.
and those people will kill you over there, dude.
Oh yeah, Bahamas. No.
Nah, man, those are not paradises to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I could live on an island. Like,
I couldn't live on an island. Put me in Asia,
Yeah.
I'm cool. I don't want to live on no
They're all
islands.
too small.
Yeah.
It's too like You know, like some
I can't
shit's
get-
going down. You're not getting out.
You're not
you know?
getting out.
Like a hurricane. That's
Yeah.
what I'd be
That's
scared of.
that's the type of shit I don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you be dealing with hurricanes a lot.
You know?
You're on the Cayman Islands. Your house
Exactly.
is getting blown over.
Blown over. I have my boat's gone. Like,
Yeah.
That would, yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Helicopter's gone. Bro.
yeah,
You
all
know,
your
like-
shit's gone,
yeah.
bro.
Point. The hurricane thing is
One day
about-
you wake up, you see all the birds going that way, and you're like, fuck.
That's why I wouldn't even want to live in. I wouldn't even want to live in Florida.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like hurricanes
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Florida.
for other reasons, yeah.
Yeah, on top of all this shit.
But I mean,
don't know.
yeah, like Miami or something.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's too crazy. Over
Yeah.
there. That's crazy.
But let me get back to this shit. So yeah, Kai Cenat, he was hosting a PS5 giveaway, basically in New York, and I think he just underestimated his popularity.
Yeah.
He's from New York, which is even worse.
Did a PS5 giveaway in public?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go on the street.
yeah, out on the street. He's like, "Yo, you guys meet us outside of this Whole Foods
Is he
here.
crazy?
We're giving away PS5s."
Come on. How many guess? 100,000 people pulled.
I think possibly even. I think most of New York pulled up. There were riots.
This guy
it
literally
was-
started an
bro, it
entire
was-
like
yeah,
It was literally
NYPD
crazy.
was
Yeah.
probably snapping, bro.
Bro, it was some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. This is
It's
like,
like-
Michael Jackson levels of just people just showing up and going crazy.
I wonder if they're gonna pass a law like celebrities can't,
Nah,
YouTubers can't just like do a meetup in public.
no.
cause
I
havoc.
doubt it because they charged him. They charged him with
they?
um
And like 70 people got arrested or something.
Yeah,
He
a
got
bunch of people
charged
got
for
arrested.
what? Like
I-
mischief or some shit.
wrote
Yeah,
it
like
down.
inciting a
Disturbing
riot
the
or
peace.
whatever.
inciting a
It's like-
riot
But he's
and
just-
unlawful assembly or
He
something.
just
like that.
existed. Unlawful assembly because
Yeah,
a bunch of
unlawful.
people gathered.
Yeah,
He
without
didn't
a
have any permits.
Yeah, no permit with that many people.
He
yeah.
didn't let the NYPD know. He didn't let
What if
anybody
this guy
know.
thought 100 people would have showed up or something? Like,
That's what he was saying. He was thinking. He was thinking a couple thousand people might show up.
that's still a lot, dude.
But bro, it looked like hundreds of thousands of
It was
people.
like the
literally
entire Rogers Center, just like fucking
more,
fuck.
more. I'm telling you,
Where did he
Pack
do
up
it?
Rogers
In
Center, pack up-
Central, where did you do it in Times Square or some shit?
I don't know exactly
Some
where it
random
was.
street, bro.
It was, but it was all I know is it was near a Whole Foods in New York.
Don't kill me.
And yeah, so he told Mans to come up for the PS5 giveaway. Him and his
Who
boys
got
were
the PS5
talking.
though? That's the big-
Nobody. Nobody got it because they fucked up the whole thing.
So they all just pulled up. I gotta see the video later.
Yeah.
People just pulled up and then what? They just started like.
They
causing-
saw Kai and they
started
went
freaking out.
They went crazy.
Everyone just started fucking.
They started freaking out. People were dancing on top of cars, breaking windshields, stealing shit from stores,
People were
running up on the hot dog stand, stealing glizzies.
fucking looting.
Bro, there was crazy shit going on.
You just get a bunch of degenerates together and they start.
It's a snowball effect, right?
Humans
That's
are
the problem. Yeah.
humans are wild, bro.
Yeah. I think like part of it might have been the PS5 too at the beginning, like giveaway probably not as much as like the popularity, but like
Yeah.
yeah, just when shit just gets crazier and crazier, people just turn into animals, bro.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
And obviously, it's like one of those things where you have people that are creating a scene, and other people think, oh, I could take advantage of this now, and they do other shit. And I think that's when the rioting and some of the looting and the robberies and bullshit started, because clearly, if it had just been everybody knowing about the PS5 giveaway, not everybody's obviously gonna get one, but it would have been at least handled a bit different.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it was just
I
wild
should
to
have
see.
did it in the park or something.
Yeah, it was just wild to see.
Maybe there's more space. It would have been better.
It's interesting to see just like a streamer get that much attention.
You said he's like the top in the top
He's a
three.
yeah, he's a top
so
top
I'm
streamer.
not surprised.
I'm not surprised,
He's
but
also super relevant right now.
yeah, and he's just on top of the world. But is it what the problem is? I think the main problem is that he was in New York, and that's where he's from. That's his home, and I think people are just coming out for love, support, and just trying to see him because that's Kai Cenat, I think I did it because he lives in Atlanta, in a mansion with his boys. So maybe if they did in Atlanta, it might have been. I feel like it would have been a lot more chill, a little bit more chill at least. But yeah, nobody got no PS5s. They had a full truck loaded up with PS5s. Nobody got no PS5s.
Oh,
Nobody,
they had lots of PS5.
they had a bunch of PS5s. It wasn't like
Oh,
one.
I thought it was like one.
Nah, it was a few. I don't know. I don't want to say like 100, but there was at least I want to say
There was a few dozen.
there's a few dozen PS5s in there for the man them. But yeah, nobody got shit. The huge riot started. Everybody in his team got arrested. He got released that night, but he got charged with all that shit. So Yeah, you know, no.
They're
Luckily,
they're misdemeanors, I think.
luckily nobody like died or anything like. Had it somebody died or there had been a
Oh,
bigger
that
issue,
would've been a big problem.
that would have fucked up his image for sure. But you know,
Yeah, but he has to be more careful.
He
I think
yeah.
now he knows maybe he
Exactly.
can't do these public.
you can't do that. You're too big to do something like that, especially in your hometown. You can't just do that in New York, you know.
No.
But yeah, man. shout
I
out to
remember
Kai.
back in the day, like YouTubers would do meetups and shit. Yeah, and it would be
Yeah.
like, small. Like,
They'd be small.
guys like Philip DeFranco used to do.
I
that
think
shit,
I think
and,
the last big meetup that I heard that kind of got a little rowdy was a Mr. Beast one in like a mall. Like they shut down the mall. And that was it. That was literally it. But this one has
when he
topped
wasn't
it.
as big. I don't think Mr.
No,
Beast
this
could-
was Mr. Beast. This was like 2-3 years ago.
still wasn't as big.
Nah, bro. Mr. Beast has been big for years.
But now, he would have shut down New York, bro.
I think also, coming
LA.
out of the pandemic too, like people kind of
Facts.
don't know how to act. You know, there's
Yeah.
like people who were like fucking 13 years old before the pandemic, and now they're able to go run outside.
Yeah,
you know?
15, 16
Yeah.
now.
They don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stupid kids, man.
And that's part of it too. Is like if you
It's
got
ruined,
famous
bro.
during the pandemic, or you got your real bag during the pandemic, and especially as like a streamer, somebody making money off digital content, you don't know, because you're not like an artist who goes on tour. You don't know what it looks like to see your physical fans in a space.
Yeah.
You know, you go online, hop on. As soon as you hop on, there's 10,000, 100,000 people ready to watch you. You don't know what that looks like in a physical.
In a physical
Being a
form,
streamer
right?
seems lit.
If you're that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, being a streamer overall is pretty cool. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
being able to have your little community is nice, you know.
Yeah, man. That's
But-
It just depends on like how, some people get their bag a certain way. It's like how much are you like having to sell out or do some shit you don't want to. Like I wouldn't want to do like Amaranth's job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, who's?
Amaranth.
Yeah.
What's that?
She's just this fit girl, and she's one of those hot tub ones. She just chills in the swimming pool or just chills.
ASMR
She
stuff.
streams in a
ASMR.
hot tub.
Yeah. She'll do video. She'll like game sometimes, but it'll be like there's
So
all
there's
the
still girls doing that shit, like the
sex appeal part is
showing
still
their tits.
Yeah.
like, not actually, but they're just out
Yeah,
and they're just there.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole thing, man.
like Pokimane or whatever.
Pokimane does not do none of that. Don't talk about my girl like that ever. Relax.
You like Pokimane?
That's my
She's
girl.
cool. Yeah.
Isn't she the one that sold bathwater?
No, that's Belle Delphine.
Oh yeah, that one.
Chill, don't mix them up. Pokimane is also Canadian.
Is she?
Yeah, she's from Quebec.
She has OnlyFans, right?
No, she does not. Don't put my girl down to those
I'm
levels.
thinking of the Daphne chick.
Yes.
She's the one that's a.
she's from the UK.
That one's a hoe. That one's a hoe.
Yeah, she's getting fucked online and
She's
shit.
the one that had the bathwater.
Yeah, she had the bathwater
like,
whole thing.
She had a fucking.
I think Amaranth did that too. I think.
Amaranth did
she
it
had a
as well.
store for
Yeah.
bathwater.
She sent
bro.
some to XQC.
She sent bathwater to XQC.
Yeah.
I wonder, did he drink it on stream?
No, some of it spilled on his hands. And then he,
Oh, he smelled his hands after.
yeah.
it.
He's like, no. He's like, that's like $100,000. No.
Which is nothing. What's wrong with this world, man? I've seen some Val Delphine
Yeah.
videos.
Content.
Potentially, I've seen a clip or two.
Yeah. She's interesting. Because she got popular. And when she got popular, she disappeared for a bit. And she came back and she's like, all right, I'm doing porn now. And then she started dropping porn.
She went from streaming to just straight up porn.
Belle Delphine, I don't even think she was really streaming like that. She was just one of those hot people online.
She's just like an e-girl. That was
Yeah, e-girl on Twitter and shit like that. That would just drop some pics. And then people were like, we want the OnlyFans. She's like, all right, fine. I got you guys with the OnlyFans. She dropped the OnlyFans and then started fucking on the OnlyFans. And then whenever it... I don't want to bring her down like this because I'm sure she's rich as fuck. But in my opinion, whenever she needs some money,
fuck,
she
bro.
just drops a new tape.
Oh, this is one of those.
And she'll just drop some new content for like a month or two, and she'll just disappear.
So she's just
for the
like,
rest of the
alright,
year.
I need some extra paper.
Yeah, she might be like, I want a new
So
house.
she's
I
not
need a
really
new car.
for it. She's not really for it, you know. That
I don't know.
lifestyle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's like a porn star secretly trying to get out of it.
I think she just reached such a height where she was like, I still need to be able to live a life, so and she needs to separate herself and have some privacy still.
Yeah, right.
So
That's her
that's the
image.
part of the streamer lifestyle
dumb.
that's
Yeah.
like tough because the fans, especially the ones who are like the high paying ones, they're
I
gonna
think they're
start.
your friend, yo.
Yeah, and they're gonna start demanding that you put out this. If they're expecting you to be at a, at the level when you were hungry, you were on the come up, to be doing that once you're solid. Once you start, you like now you can afford to have like a fucking family or some shit.
Yeah.
But they're still expecting you to stream for 10 hours a day. You know, like it's gonna not
Yeah.
get fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You got to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, being a streamer seems like difficult to that extent. Also, like I guess
Just sitting down at a fucking
keeping
chair
people
for
entertained for
12
that long,
hours,
I
for 6
guess,
hours,
is
bro.
actually
it's-
an art form.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're good at it, then it's probably easy. But
Yeah.
Like the NPC shit is crazy too.
Yeah.
What's that girl's name?
I can't remember it.
she plays an NPC.
Yeah, you haven't seen this?
That's what we talked about, didn't we?
I don't remember.
We didn't talk about it?
I don't think so.
There's a streaming what? There's a
like
a
TikTok
category of
NPC
streaming where they're just NPCs.
No, it's not, because you're not. It's not what you think it is. It's like they send donations and then they have to like do some weird shit. It's like a lollipop comes and the girl's like, lollipop, thank you.
Yeah.
And you just donate shit. You donate like a pizza emoji and they're like, thank you, I'm so full. That's all they say, literally. They say the same phrases depending on what emoji you send them.
So they literally act like NPCs.
Yeah.
And
Pinky doll, yeah.
This is supposed to be some
Also,
sort of
also Montreal.
fucking.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with Quebec
I
and
don't know,
Montreal
bro.
and
Yeah.
shit, yo?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Shit.
Are they? Is this supposed to be some weird sex thing?
It's in the fetish category. I
Yeah.
think.
Is it like some weird?
Like
yeah,
like
yeah.
that girl. She like blew up. She got viral. Like Timbaland was like watching her stream. Like he was like the most watched streamer.
Yeah,
on
and
her.
donator.
Yeah.
Timberland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this guy have a life? Like, what is he
I don't know,
watching
bro.
that shit?
Chilling, bro.
There's ones like
That's fucking weird.
You know, there's ones like this
What?
guy who you saw the Miles Morales one.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like this guy pretends to be Miles Morales, so he's wearing the suit and like he'll say like catchphrases. There's that guy like he went viral too because like some guy like said some shit to him and he like broke character and was like.
And he's like, yo, I'll beat your ass.
Oh yeah. I
That's-
saw that clip.
That's what he was doing.
That's okay. I didn't
So
understand.
at the beginning of the clip, he's
I
doing the
didn't
NPC
understand-
shit,
I
and then
didn't
he just
understand-
snapped.
I didn't understand the context. 'Cause I
Yeah.
saw that video and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
They
he,
have, like-
broke NPC character.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Like,
So they have like emoji types and then
Yeah.
that's links to a
this guy
catchphrase.
broke his.
I think
fucking-
part of it is they want to see the person break or just they're trying to make the person
Yeah.
like fuck up.
So
'Cause-
everyone in the comments is probably just talking bare shit or what?
I don't know.
Or they
I've
get,
never
like-
watched him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
know, yeah.
okay. Because then I feel like I would just be trying to egg them on, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you're just gonna get banned by the
Yeah,
mod or
I've
something.
never watched one personally.
Yeah. Well, does it get sexual? Show us your tits. Okay.
I'm sure there are because now like
You can't do that on
even
Twitch,
before that girl blew up, like it was like a growing
Yeah.
thing. Like they have people who just play different characters and shit.
Why is this a thing, man? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just the world, bro.
I don't spend that much time on the internet. I can't watch people like that.
People watch people who aren't even like
No.
like watch cartoon
It must be
versions
young
of
people
themselves,
doing
bro.
it then, because
VTubing and shit, like
Yeah.
whole different game, man. Like
E-tubing.
VTubing.
VTubing.
VTubers virtual.
like when they have like their like an avatar and
Oh yeah.
like the like
That's the future.
Japanese people will like sing and they're like in like a Japanese anime design or yeah
Yeah, that's just the future.
yeah
That's the shit we're gonna be looking
that
at.
with that with the glass and stuff and like AR it's gonna
the
be crazy.
VR and the AR shit that's gonna be going on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Sword Art Online and.
Last Love Podcast.
All right, man.
Podcast.
This was probably the biggest thing to happen in the last 24 hours, 48 hours.
Yeah. So of course by the time it comes out it'll be old
A week.
old news.
Yeah. But the Montgomery Dock Showdown Smash or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there will be an official like hashtag name.
Yeah,
for it.
we'll get a good name soon.
yeah.
Probably update you guys.
Because I
next
only
week.
saw hashtag boat fight I was trying to look for like all the footage and
Yeah.
couldn't find that catchy name yet.
I actually skipped over the video a few times on Twitter just because like
yeah, same, yeah,
going on,
I'm
man?
like
Like-
at first I just seen like the guy swimming. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's funny. Then I thought it was a separate incident. I saw the chair shots. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like, why is there so much shit going down? And I'm like, oh, that's the same fucking
it's the same fight.
same thing, same day, yeah.
So basically, the story goes that this security guard working at this dock was basically trying to get this family to move their boat out of the way so that this tour boat could come and park where they usually park on the dock.
One of those river boats,
Yeah, those river boats, right?
Big boat.
Yeah.
So the security guard goes over to the family. He's letting them know, yo, you guys got to move because we got to park our shit here. Da, 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 da. Family wasn't feeling it. They start arguing, going back and forth.
The security guard is black and the family's white, by
Yeah.
the way, too. Yeah.
And we're going to say the family that's arguing, it's about five people. I think most of them were guys at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe, and there's probably more on the boat. And the security guard is black. They're arguing. White dude, I think he starts pushing
Yeah. Yeah.
the black dude, or starts grabbing him up. A scrap ensues,
Oh no.
but it's just this one black guy against like 5 or 6 white people.
Right.
Yeah.
You remember how I was telling you guys not too long ago I watched that Floyd Mayweather fight, and dude started swinging after the fight was done, and all of a sudden black people just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this is the same amount as black people that appear out of nowhere. This is not nowhere near the
What
same
was that
amount,
from again?
but it was the same energy.
The Mayweather fight.
The Mayweather, man.
Yeah.
But it was, the same,
same
energy.
Yeah, it was the same, like...
Yeah.
I think this is more of an actual community effort instead of
Yeah.
just his team.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. These were people who didn't know him.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
right,
these were
right.
just
The
randoms.
security guy.
Yeah.
yeah, the security guy.
Yeah.
Came in to help him.
Because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just seeing, they're just on the dock, and there's just all these people from all over, just around, watching this fight happen.
Yeah.
And they're just seeing this black dude getting pummeled. He's kind of holding his own. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, he's
Especially
doing his
against
thing.
like 2-3 people in the beginning.
yeah, he's holding his own, and then it just got overwhelming
So
for him.
he tossed his hat like the bat signal everybody's calling in. There's all
Yeah.
it's like he like Bobby Shmurda, like he did
Yeah,
that.
I never saw the hat come back down.
Yeah.
That was the craziest
it flew,
part.
it flew off the camera, and you don't know where it went after.
Yeah.
All you see as soon as the camera, the hat goes off.
They,
screen,
you see the hat go up, you look back,
Yeah.
black people from here, a black dude from here, another black dude from here, another one.
He's gonna do the
Yo,
Batman signal in there, like.
Yo, the best part, out of nowhere, a black dude dives into the water and he swims in the water
Across the
all the way across the water
Yeah.
What?
to the guy on the dock.
What?
Yeah.
I just swam there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's
by
like
the time he gets
swan
there,
dive.
the fight's like starting to
Yeah.
die down.
Oh man.
But then I don't know what happened again. I think they just started getting at it again because
Yeah.
that's what the first video I saw cut off.
Yeah. There's like three key videos. So there's like that first one, and that ends with like that guy getting out of the water, and he gets, I think, like a couple. He gets like a crazy hit in.
Yeah.
He gets like some throw or something. Yeah. Then there's like another video. I think the riverboat parked, and then people were getting off of that to get into the fight, so it like kind of moved down the dock or something.
Yeah.
So then there's like shots of people who were just kind of chilling on, like footage from people who were on the dock just like watching. Like now there's more scraps, and then there's a second video where you see like this Avengers shot where it's like these white people are coming here and these black people are like pulling up to them on this side.
Yeah.
And there's like a group fight. Then there's a third video where this man pulls out a chair and he's just going
ballistic.
ham on people, bro. Like the sound.
Bro, they're knocking white folks into the water with the chairs,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Old ladies, bro. White bitches are getting knocked over into the water, swimming. Like, ah!
That video was crazy.
It was a
bro.
crazy video. I've never seen black people. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, if black people just organized a bit, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
You know, we'd get what we need. We get the
It
reparations.
wasn't even a racial thing. That's the funny thing.
It wasn't.
and then it,
but it
and then
turned
turned
into it
one. Yeah.
because you have all you.
Well, it's just the way it looked. Like you see.
Yeah, you see like these 5, 6 white people beat up on this one black dude.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it looks like bad. for
Yeah.
The outside, even though it's not really race
Yeah.
related.
It wasn't
at
race
all.
related at all until it was a group of them doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think once it got outside of that family, and
Yeah,
then there
yeah.
was more random
So I gotta see the
white
video.
people
That's crazy.
involved,
Yeah.
then it became kind of a race thing,
Yeah.
you know, because now it's like obviously people are taking sides. But there was also like the security guards, some of them were white, were getting like hit by the white family and stuff
Oh,
too.
were
So
they
Yeah.
too?
in the
Okay.
beginning it wasn't,
Bro.
yeah.
And I want to say even the best part was because police showed up too,
I gotta
and
see
they
that.
were scrapping while the police were there.
I gotta see the dude. How long is this video? Must be long, bro.
There's a lot
again,
of
there's
different
different
footage.
angles.
Yeah. But the main one is like the first video is like 2
I gotta
minutes.
see the one of the guy swimming.
And then
bro.
the chair one is
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
got
like
you.
a good 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the police show up too, and they're fighting around the police, and even the police, like there's black police. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, bro, do what you guys gotta do, bro. They're not even really helping. They're just like,
The only time they stepped in was there was the like, so this guy was getting a couple
Montgomery
chair
Dots.
shots on this one guy, but then he did this like on this old woman, just pop, just smacked her on the head, and then they're like,
WWE,
then the
bro.
cops are like, all right, yeah, we gotta
gotta
stop
chill
them."
out.
Yeah.
you gotta be knocking women over like that. Yeah.
WWE, bro.
It was actually crazy.
Guy hit her with a steel chair.
Yeah.
It was like a cage match.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. I actually
Royal
there was
Rumble,
like
bro.
there was actually like bare like legit wrestling moves happening,
Real shit.
and I like
People are jumping from the top of the,
yeah.
throwing just.
Shit where you're like, I didn't know you
Coming
could
down
do
with
that. I
elbows.
didn't know you could do that in real life. Like I didn't
Yeah,
know it
man.
worked, but it worked, bro. Like
this guy.
yeah.
Yo, people are coming down with elbows from the top of the top, and everybody's just watching it
From
like,
the top what?
oh.
From the top what? Top of
From
the
like,
boat, bro?
there's like the dock, and then there's like a sidewalk thingy up there, and people are watching.
Yeah, there's like layers of the, like
and
where
people
to
are
walk and
jumping
stuff.
down. People are running around, jumping down. It's crazy.
Why was everyone so creative with the way they were fighting?
Because this is a dire moment. This is race wars. This is what it's. This is race wars. At the end of the day, that's what it became.
That's hilarious.
It's because obviously like the conversation on Twitter was about like everybody's happy seeing this like black people coming together and stuff like that, but like part of it too was like people were saying like it's just that thing where it's like once you just see people, especially like white people in that part of America getting their ass
Yeah.
beat, obviously you just
I wanna
there's something
jump in.
yeah there's something ancestral in your body that just gets
Yeah.
involved, like
I watching the videos, I can feel it in me. I was
Yeah,
like, damn,
yeah.
I wish I could have got a fucking
Yeah.
a couple of hits on these motherfuckers. I would have punched a bitch too, just cause,
Yeah.
because of the brawl, just because of the chaos, I would have hit a bitch.
yeah
just cause.
yeah
Just
exactly.
because. But no, it was definitely a great video. One of the top Twitter videos this year.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely going to be up for nominations towards the end of the year.
And like one of the best Twitter moments too in general, like you saw that they found the like families pictures,
the
like
family
people, like,
picture. They had the photos before.
yeah
Yeah, just before the, like,
beach day,
Beach
like,
day with the fam, everybody's smiling.
Yeah.
And then I saw a next video of one of the guys that got beat up. He has 2 black eyes and a bloody nose. It's great, man. It was just great to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't seen that Montgomery Doc cage match, Doc match, definitely check it out. It's definitely heartwarming and just a good time overall.
watching it right now.
He's watching it right
I
now.
have to watch it, bro. This is one of the angles right here.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the best one for the guy that's swimming.
The guys are. You see a man.
Yeah, you see a guy just come up this corner right there, yo. You'll see it just now.
Okay, this is crazy.
And it's just wild, man. You see people are running up top.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on?
it's just a real it's
Yeah.
a real chaotic like area
Guy
to have
swam
a
over
scrap.
there.
He
bro.
swam for his life over there. And by the time he gets there, this fight starts like dying down a little bit, but then it picks up again.
You guys are seeing the fucking the steel chair, bro.
Yeah.
But where's the steel chair? That's a fucking 5-minute video.
Yeah, you got actually a good video.
Oh, yo,
Yeah, you see
yo,
that?
yo,
The chucking chairs,
yo.
bro.
Yeah. You might want to put the sound on that one because the chair shots, bro. Oh my
Yo,
god.
this lady just
It
got
sound like-
yo. Dude, this guy decked her.
Yeah. That
She
shit
was
was
literally
crazy.
on the
Yeah.
floor and he fucking decked her.
Yeah, man. It didn't matter, bro.
I don't remember the last time I did one of those like and
Yeah,
wow,
man.
like that gave me a
Yeah, they were beating up people on the floor.
Bro,
That's the
she
thing,
was sitting
too.
on the floor discombobulated and he just decked her.
Yeah,
bro.
man. They didn't
Yo,
care.
he just took the steel chair and it went a pop. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I hope no foul, no
Oh, that
charges
was
were
almost, I
filed.
almost felt bad. Like I don't even
Yeah.
needed to hit her like that.
I mean,
you know?
he's probably gonna get charges laid on him, but
There's a ton of charges
you know,
happening. Everyone's
yeah.
getting charged there.
yeah,
Everyone, bro. There's
I
gonna
think
be
that's a fair
bare
fight, man.
lawsuits
Yeah.
and fucking.
I feel like it's one of those things you just let go.
self-defense things. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it just happened.
Just let that one go, man.
Yeah.
You guys took the L this time. It's
yeah,
all good.
exactly. Yeah,
You know, pull up with your guns next time. It's okay.
yeah.
You know? But yeah, that was definitely entertaining to watch. But also in race war news, this one's not really a race war. I'm going to step out on the ledge here by myself. I am Jamal Burchell. I'll probably get taken down for this in a few years.
Oh man, you're stressing me out.
I'm probably going to get taken down. They're probably just know, because I said this, they're going to try to tear me down. And I'm probably going to have to move to Thailand.
Bro, say it before you get murdered, bro.
Yeah, they're probably going to tear me down. They're going to do something. I'm going to get some type of allegation. Something's going to happen. Anyways, I'm sick and tired of the Jews. I'm sick and tired of them, man.
Why?
I'm sick and tired of them.
You
bro.
know, to be
What'd
fair
they do?
too, it wasn't just them. It was like the fake, the online cancel
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
The Karen. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Type of,
You're right.
But
you're right.
But yeah, you know,
I'm sick and tired of the Jews,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'm tired
yeah.
of them, man.
What'd they do to you?
They're here claiming they now.
What?
Exactly.
Who's
That's how
they?
dumb it is.
Who's
Yeah.
they?
So Jamie Foxx, my boy Jamie,
I think it was just a misunderstanding.
It
it was
was
100% a misunderstanding.
By
But-
Jennifer Aniston.
But it shouldn't have
And
even
people.
been a misunderstanding because it wasn't even that deep.
Yeah.
He made it very clear what he was talking about, and people decided to go ahead and run with it. Let me just try to find the fucking thing. Here we go. So Jamie Foxx,
They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do?
And it's
to
like a
you?
picture too, right? Like a meme.
They
Yeah.
killed this dude, right? And they're referring to Jews killed Jesus.
no.
That's not true at all, though.
Yeah.
No. Well, yes, they did.
I don't think they did.
They did.
The Romans did.
We don't think
They weren't Jewish.
We're not
They
gonna
were Roman.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into the history. You
Yeah, that's what happened. Allegedly.
you gotta
Because
get
again, it's a story.
you gotta get more into the history of it. There were some snakes in Jesus' posse and
Okay.
some backstabbers, some ops, and Jesus didn't know about the ops. Well, he knew about the ops, so he just took the downfall. By the way, he said, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Fake friends, fake love. Does that sound personally? Does that sound like it had anything to do with the Jews? Personally,
Come on, like.
It's hard to say if I would have. I don't think I would have thought about it. Hence, because I'm only thinking about it because you're talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if I were to read that before the bullshit
No,
came
right?
up, I'm not sure
No,
if
right?
I would have thought about that
exactly.
right away.
So
That wouldn't have been my first. That wouldn't have been my first thought
yeah,
because I wouldn't just think Jamie Foxx would just like talk about like that. Like I don't know. It seems like random.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
like-
just it'd be like a really random thing to be like, okay, today I'm gonna decide to
Yeah,
show
like,
that
that's
I'm
something I'd
salty.
expect from Kanye, not
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
exactly.
Yeah. And even
'Cause Kanye has
that's a good
random
point too. But like because
rants.
even Kanye, I don't think he would post something this like overt.
Mm.
You know, like even his
He'd say it.
criticism, his anti-Semitic criticism, it wasn't like I hate Jews. It was like this type of thing where things are mistranslated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like taking things out of context and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know, the Kyrie, same thing. You
Yeah,
know, like it's
facts.
that type of same kind of category, but even more like this isn't connected at all. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. So, I'm sick and tired of the Jews because of this. It definitely just wasn't just the Jews.
Oh.
Can you explain the whole Jennifer Aniston thing?
Yeah. So she liked Jamie Foxx's post, and then people were getting at her, I guess, because it's like, how could you be supporting this anti-Semitic post? So then she tweeted saying, I didn't like this post for accident or on purpose. And I don't support any anti-Semitic type of messages or whatever.
I doubt because I fucking doubt she thought it was anti-Semitic. but she
Yeah,
liked the
and then
fucking
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't
Sounds
know.
like she's like backtracking. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and kind of
Either
just
way-
leaving him out in the cold.
And because of that,
yeah.
You know what, Jennifer Aniston? I'm done with you.
yeah,
You're done. Friends was never that
I
great.
feel like she didn't think it
Seinfeld was
was
yeah.
always
anti-Semitic.
better.
That Kanye tweet where it was like Friends was never that good or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Friends was never that good.
yeah,
All right? Seinfeld was always better. And if we're being real, I can't remember the fucking show name, but Friends is just that show with white people.
yeah. Living single. Yeah.
Living single. Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah,
much. We're not going to get into that today.
Although you've aged like fine wine.
What?
She's aged like fine wine.
Let me pull her up.
Yeah.
No, she's kind of gone downhill in the
Oh,
last
come on,
few
give her a break.
years.
She's fucking how old? In
50.
her 50s now.
Why did I write
bro?
Jamie Foxx? Jennifer.
Give her. Come on.
I mean, Jamie Foxx is older than her, and
I-
Black
Jamie
don't
Foxx
track,
is-
bro.
yeah,
Jamie Foxx is
Yeah,
better
but
than
she's
her.
a white woman.
Yeah.
She's doing well for a white woman.
she's like the peak of. She's like.
see? Yeah.
She's like what every like Karen would like strive to.
Yeah,
you know,
strive to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Which is not a. That's not a compliment.
It's not.
Ah, yo, she's still.
Shut up.
Still get it, bro.
She's not, yo.
Age better than Adam Sandler.
She's a nice, she has an
there.
alright body, but still.
No,
Yo,
man.
Adam Sandler would still take her to school in basketball, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
he's
That
still
guy's
balling
always
out there.
balling
Behind
up
the
with.
back passes.
Yeah.
and
He's always
shit.
balling up with strangers
And Chalamet.
on the streets of New York and shit.
Yeah, that, I would
He's a
love
real
to,
baller.
I would love that type of fame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
awesome.
just pull up on courts and stuff.
I've heard
of
that
course.
he's a very because I met some people who met him on like sets. Yeah, he's very down to earth and like he's just this guy who's not he's not a dick. Like he's just a chill dude apparently. Like
Yeah.
for who he is and like he's like a rich guy that's not a dick. Like I think because he
Is
didn't.
he Jewish?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't.
See, he's one of the good Jews.
Bro, you can't say that.
You're one
Yes,
of the good
you
ones.
can,
You're-
because they're gonna say that about black people.
You
Yeah.
can't say
Oh,
that.
they say
I
that
can't
to me
say
to
you're
my
one- I
face.
can't say you're one of
They
the good
do.
blacks, huh?
They do.
can't say that.
They
That's
do.
some fucked up shit.
I've heard it. I've been
Miles
told
one
it.
of the good blacks.
Oh, you're one
Imagine
of the.
if I said that.
You're
I
one of
did say it.
those
I'm like,
guys.
It
You're
does,
not like the other ones.
it still gets said not like
They
not
say it
that
to you?
not that
Yes.
Yeah.
not that directly. It still gets said. You know what I mean?
exactly.
You're not a gangbanger, my friend.
Like, oh. Oh wait.
You're a really good. I would love to. You know, I would love my kid to turn out like you. You
Yeah.
know, you really set a good example. Something
Yeah.
like that. You know, it's like it's more coded.
It's way more coded.
Yeah. Or
They say that
but
shit too.
I'm sure like
Kind of
I'm sure there's still
microaggression.
places where people would think that that's a compliment if they said that. You know what I mean? Like you know
Exactly.
you're one of the good ones.
Oh, wait, you talk really good.
Yeah.
That's
What the fuck you talking about?
Jamie Foxx. Yeah, that's
What the fuck you saying to me right now?
that's fucked.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the Jews. I know this is not fully the Jews' fault, and Jamie put out a fucking apology, which he should not
That's
have
crazy.
done.
Yeah.
But you know he's already
That's,
feeling pressure,
no, that is the point that like
and this is the point. Yeah,
that's the point I agree with. Yeah, it's like
Nah, he got bullied. Into
there's
doing
there's
it.
such a sensitivity about this where it's like anything that like sounds like a whisper, you know, it's
of
like
anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
a little droplet possibly.
Yeah.
which isn't even confirmed.
yeah.
It's like we need apologies immediately, or else we're shutting down all operations.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, fuck that. There's no reason why he needs to apologize because he didn't do nothing wrong. His first little statement made complete sense, and I'm sick and tired.
Did he explain what he really meant?
He had to.
Yeah, he said it was a very personal thing. He was talking about a friend who fucked him over.
Yeah,
It's pretty simple.
fake
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
It's-
does Jesus have to do with it?
That's what happened to Jesus.
They're saying that he's saying that
Yes.
yeah, he's saying that if they could backstab somebody like Jesus, what's stopping them from
Who was it?
backstabbing?
Fake
Judah,
friends.
Judah or some
Yeah.
shit. Judas.
Yeah.
He backstabbed Jesus. He was the guy that got Jesus caught up, and the reason why he was
Crucified.
crucified.
I
Thank you.
understand why people thought it was anti-Semitism,
But go ahead, hit them with the butt, Ian.
but yeah, they just jumped to conclusions.
Exactly.
They should have,
Yeah. And once again, the reason why Kanye West and other people have made statements about Jewish people and their power is for the same reason why we need a good explanation as to why Jamie Foxx needed to even put out an
Yeah.
apology.
Yeah.
These are the people that are working in the background. They're shutting down shit, and they have enough power. They run most of the entertainment industry, businesses, the world.
power to them.
Yeah, shouts out y'all guys. You guys did it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just crazy how sensitive they can be.
Yeah.
The top ones, sorry, not all. The top Jews.
Yeah,
can
the ones
be.
who control the narrative. Yeah.
Yeah, for a man to have to put an apology about something that has to do with him in his personal life has nothing to do with anybody else. And we don't even know that person's race.
Yeah. And a tweet I saw today too was like, I can't remember the other two black people who had to put out apologies for anti-Semitic statements, but then it's like, so these three black people, Jamie Foxx included, had to put out apologies. Tucker Carlson, Donald Trump, and there was one more. have made anti-Semitic comments and they don't have to put out
Yeah,
apologies. So
exactly.
there's part of that too, where it's like, it's like it's the same thing with the LGBT as well, where it's like, it's just this oppression Olympics kind of thing that we play, where it's like who's suffering
more, yeah.
who's the bigger victim,
Yeah.
and then it's always like, no, it's not black people, or like,
Yeah.
no, we need to focus on this more. No, women's rights matters more. No, LGBT rights matter. No, Jewish rights matter. Like, you know, like, what are we
Yeah.
talking about here?
If we're being real though, if again, this is Jamal Burchell speaking. If I'm gonna step out on the ledge by myself without my co-hosts,
You are by yourself.
bro, Jews, y'all did it, bruh.
Yeah.
You did it. You had your moment. You guys took your L. You guys came back. You guys have full communities, secret fucking communities all over the world, where your own neighborhoods and schools and this and that, and you guys are doing your thing. Leave everybody else the fuck alone and stop being so sensitive about shit. You guys are not the most oppressed, unfortunately. I'm sorry if we're playing the oppression Olympics.
Yeah.
I also don't think that black people are the most oppressed, but we're up there. We're top 3, top 5 at least.
And it's more about like how long it's been in
Yeah.
America, black people in America, and like how long it's been going on. You know,
Exactly. There's a
400
there's a
years.
complete difference.
Yeah.
You guys compared to black people are living way better lives, and the majority,
Yeah.
not all of you,
Yeah.
but the majority of you guys are
Yeah.
compared to most black people. Get over your shit, man. You got yachts and fucking other shit to go fucking gold and shit and penny.
There's no
money to
Jewish
make.
there's no Jewish ghettos anymore. You know what I mean? Which
Exactly.
was where the term ghetto came from.
Exactly.
Back in World War II, but now that's not used for
Those don't
Jewish
exist for you
communities
guys.
anymore. Yeah.
That's not really a thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are full. I'm over here taking my bus to work, and I see you guys outside. I see your whole hood out there with your little schools. I see you guys are up 7 a.m. inside the schools doing shit.
Those are those parts of Toronto that like
Nobody
no
even
other
knows.
cultures like popping in. We're not.
Yeah,
There's no gentrification or like, you know.
there's just juice.
Yeah, Asians are taking over this community. You know, Indians.
I
are
see
taking
you
over
guys,
this community.
Bathurst. I see you, Bathurst. Up there in the North York area, Bathurst,
That's
little
a Bathurst, bro.
Bathurst, Lawrence, and up. I see you guys. I see you guys. I see what you guys are doing. My boy Zach Shriver used to live over there. Let me know what's up. He was Jewish, and a lot of his neighbors were as well. But we don't have to talk about that today. Anyways, next.
They're all nice people, though. It's all great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, they generally
I
are.
like kosher. They got their own. They got their own like soup. They got their own section in the supermarket.
I know. I like some Jew girls too.
You ever been to the? You ever been in the metro over there? They got the kosher section.
Yeah,
It's all made in Israel.
yeah.
It's great. They get the special treatment.
You know they had to.
They
Yeah,
get the special treatment.
yeah. I don't see the nigga section in the, in the regular stores, bro. Jesus.
I see. You know what I see? I see the Morningside LCBO. They lock up the fucking Hennessy and the Grey
Yeah,
Goose.
exactly. And the
like,
Ciroc.
That's it. Yeah, like that's it. The Ciroc, the
one in
Hennessy.
Scarborough, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's in a,
Yeah.
you gotta.
I feel like that's got to be like some weird form of racism.
It is.
I mean,
that-
you know,
that-
I mean, it's
The Henny-
probably like
the
based in,
LCBO by
you know-
my house. The Henny's just out in the open, bro.
Yeah.
exactly.
Right by the cash, bro.
Yo, you should see them by me, bro. They lock up the soju.
Seriously?
Nah, I'm talking shit.
I'm like, holy shit.
No, they barely lock up
I didn't
anything
know
about it. They
Koreans
lock
are
up.
stealing like that.
They lock up like some of the Ciroc, and that's it, really.
Really, yeah. My LCBO, they only lock up expensive wine, like every other place, but they don't lock up bottles.
Yeah, man.
Not of Henny. Not
It's
of,
so random too. It's like a custom glass
Mezcal.
thing that they built in that because it's not on the wall. It's like
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
like in the shelves.
yeah. Some are like behind the counter, like you gotta
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
the person
Yeah.
grab it,
Yeah.
and some are like in the aisle but behind glass, and then some places they just don't have it at all.
All right.
Well-
My final message to the Jews, yo, get it sorted out. Y'all are good. All right. Nobody's saying you guys didn't go through shit. We all remember. But that's it. We remember. Y'all aren't doing nothing right now. Nothing's wrong right now. You guys are fighting your own problems. And you guys are oppressing other people.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you want? No, we're not going to do that today.
yeah.
You guys are oppressing other people. You're doing the same shit to other folks right now. Back home.
Yeah. And again, hey, we're not.
So let's not.
So and again, we're not lumping everybody together. You can be Jewish,
Bang,
pro-Israel.
bang,
You
bang.
can be
Yeah.
anti-Israel, whatever it is.
That's
but
crazy.
this is a point too where it's like, something like this happen, somebody makes a vague statement about they killed Jesus. It's like one of those things where, like, imagine if I'm like, it smells like a fart in here, and then somebody's like, hey, why are you accusing me of farting? It's one of those things where it's like,
exactly.
why are you getting so defensive?
Did you fart?
Yeah, like, why are you getting so defensive
Exactly.
out of nowhere?
I'm
Like,
gonna start looking at you weird.
yeah, like, why are you? Where did that come
That's
from?
a good
you know?
analogy.
Yeah.
That's great.
The shit stinks. It
I
stinks.
said the fart, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah. So y'all go oppress those other people back home where you're at. Deal with that situation
Yeah.
before you hit up Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Aniston, please.
She's just being
Get off Twitter. Stop liking posts. Like, I
Yeah.
liking posts.
You're too old to be liking posts.
Yeah. Come on.
You're supposed to be one of the top whites. I'm taking you out of that category. You're done. You're out of there. You're a B. You're a C white now. I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
Done. Next. This is Ian's topic.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to get into it.
All that bullshit he was doing earlier, bro. I don't even know if I want to get into it.
I don't know if I want to get
This
into
guy
it.
posted on Instagram. He's over here talking to
So
us.
Canada is on some fuck shit again with another bill. You know, they like passing bills in this country.
Yep.
You know, that's how they make shit happen.
Yep.
Bill this, bill that. Every time you hear the word bill with some random number attached to it, you know it's some fucking dumb shit.
Yeah,
Like, when have
always.
you ever heard a bill that was like, that's a good idea?
Yeah.
There hasn't been one.
Yeah.
Every
long time.
Every bill's like whack.
Making weed legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing this country's done well, and especially our government has done well. Our current liberal government under Mr. Whatever.
Single Trudeau.
Single Trudeau, by the way. You know, he's single now. He's on the market.
He's fucking
Imagine
beats.
he just getting a baddie. Imagine he just gets a baddie.
a bad dude. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, bad long dick dude. Yeah.
Yeah, what goes to Barbie?
We'll get into him later though.
I don't want to talk about him.
He's just gay.
Stop. Hey man,
That might be good for the world too.
He's been a little gay this whole time, has he not?
a little bit. So, anyways, allegedly they're passing this bill called C-118. No, C-18 or 18. And it's this bill that essentially it's called like the online act or advertising act or something like that. And basically, what they're trying to do is they're trying to say with this bill that they're trying to force social media companies, specifically Meta, so Facebook, Instagram, and Google, and I guess YouTube, because that's Google, to pay money they make from ad revenue to Canadian publications or news outlets that have news stories on their platforms through search and through like Instagram and Facebook. So say you get a news story post, say I'll give you an example. Say CBC posts an Instagram post or a Facebook post about an article about whatever topic, and there's a link on that post to their website. For all the views and all the revenue that Google makes off those with ads attached to it, the Canadian government's requesting that Google and Facebook and Instagram pay up and give, CBC or Globe and Mail or whoever it is a check, right? Google and Facebook have said no. They don't like the idea, and to retaliate, they're claiming they're going to ban Canadian news, Canadians from accessing Canadian news on their platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So CBC would no longer be able to post any news-related content on their page. If you were to Google search anything Canadian news related, it would not come up in the search at all. For anyone who's Canadian, I guess with a Canadian IP, I'm sure there's ways around it through VPN, but
Yeah.
if that's the deal, that's what's going to happen. So you wouldn't be able to like really find any news online. You'd have to go to these publications' actual website, their actual online subscription, and view it that way, right? And I don't know. I just find it crazy. Like I get both sides to some degree. I understand why they're looking at these. They're looking at Facebook. They're looking at Google, and they're saying you are making tons of money on our content, our news, and we're not getting anything in return. So we're putting our foot down and being like, yeah, pay us some of that juicy money. And then of course these tech giants are, well, no, because we haven't had to pay it before, and why would we do it now? And technically we're in control here. Like, we have the ability to ban
there's
your
Canada
entire
has no-
country
Canada has
from
no
the internet
leverage.
if we wanted to, huh?
Canada has no leverage.
No,
in
there's no
this
leverage.
situation.
There's no leverage.
It's not like there's hot news over here anyway.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
it's
the
like,
Canadian.
who outside of Canada, and even then, it's like
Yeah.
Canadians don't look at Canadian news as like
No.
this, like, oh,
No, but what
I gotta
what-
get my Canadian news
What Canada's
today.
failing to understand is that, cool, these companies have the leverage, but we're causing more damage, more harm than good doing this with these companies having the upper edge. Because I mean, like, if they actually go ahead and ban Canadians from viewing news on social media, I mean, that's like, how is CBC gonna exist? Like, I hate to say it, but like, everyone consumes news now through social media. That's how most people under the age of like 50 consume news.
Yeah, I don't think I've
You know
ever
what I mean?
typed in cbc.ca.
No, and went
you know.
there and clicked it, and a lot of
Yeah.
them are there's a paywall anyways.
Yeah.
Globe and Mail has a paywall. You
Yeah.
can't look at shit.
Yeah.
So you'd have to pay their subscription. Very few young people are gonna do that.
That's the part
Very
too, where
few.
it's like
Very,
all of these
very few.
all of these news outlets, their websites are all like monetized anyway.
Yeah.
So I try to click on a Toronto Star article and it's telling me I got to pay to finish the article. So I
Exactly.
just stopped looking for Canadian news in
Yeah.
the past while now.
And that's what
anyway.
I said. I made a stupid Threads post because I was mad, but I fucking basically said it's not even just that the majority of Canadians are let's say people who are not boomers, right? But I think the boomers are even using Twitter now.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff
all
like
on
that.
Instagram and
Yeah,
Facebook.
They use it
and-
too now.
Yeah.
So yes, honestly, it's literally the masses now. It's
Yeah.
literally the masses. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if something up to like 80% of people consume most news through social media.
yeah.
And then the small percentage, I guess, is on like cable TV for people who still watch that. You know what I mean?
And like newspapers still exist.
Sure,
and
there's
shit,
still
you know.
newspapers. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of difficult to get a newspaper nowadays. Like, they get delivered to your house or something.
Yeah.
You can't really buy them.
Yeah, it's like a subscription.
Yeah.
You gotta pay
They
for
make-
them in advance.
And
Yeah,
they,
for a
like,
certain
and
amount.
they mail it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then very few people do that. So yeah, no, it's just really stupid. I don't understand.
It just doesn't make sense because like, is the precedent being set that like Google and all these companies gotta pay every country now, every
Yeah.
news corporation,
Cool.
Because
We're-
once one gets through,
Yeah,
then
like,
everybody's
That's
gonna be like,
another thing. That's another thing.
and like
I'm
why?
sure
And
they're
even and
thinking
if
that.
it doesn't, like
Yeah.
why would it only be Canada that they have to pay? Like
Yeah,
why?
now every country's gonna start
Yeah.
wanting that, and
Yeah.
then it's gonna be madness.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? I just think we're being fucking little. I think we're just being just arrogant assholes about it, like demanding money. Like, who the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
do we think we
it's
are?
extortion. It's one of those things
Yeah,
that's
like,
like
they're
they
being-
see this opportunity to
Yeah.
we can change the law or create a law that
Yeah.
says you have to pay us
Yeah.
money.
I'm not this pro big tech guy, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fan of Meta. You know what I mean? Google, I don't really care too much about. I know they got a lot of dirt on everybody. They got more information. They got more information than most governments have information on the world. So
they got all of our passwords, but
yeah,
Yeah.
they have everything.
I get those
But
notifications all
you know,
the
I've
time.
never really felt a way about Google. You know, Meta's a little different, but that's mainly Zuckerberg doing that. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm not pro tech, like big tech per se, and that they.
But
you
this
know,
is just big corporation against big corporation. So it's
Yeah,
not like there's
yeah.
no
it was a little
Trudeau
guy.
said it was
Yeah.
about democracy, but it's
I
not
don't
like
even
there's
know
no
what the hell
fighting
that
for
means,
there's no
man.
fighting for anybody.
This guy's acting like we're losing our rights to Google or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Dude, Google's created the platform that allows these searches to fucking exist. Like,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but Google is the glue to the internet. Like, it holds it together. Like, without Google, like, it'd be very hard to navigate the internet. It'd be very hard. It'd be like 1995 trying to like navigate the internet, like typing in specific URLs.
Yeah, yeah,
Or you'd have to use some trash. There's other search engines, but like they're not as good.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And like,
Which is crazy because even now, like Yahoo is still like unusable to me, or Bing. I haven't
Bing.
used Bing too
yeah,
much,
like,
but
Bing's been a joke. Like,
Yeah.
this whole time. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that thing's even there. Why are they even spending money to still run it?
Microsoft. Yeah, yeah.
Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah, they added. I think they were basically trying to save it by doing that too, by adding the AI component, right?
So yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy, and if this actually happens, and because right now you can search news, but like just imagine like you can't Google anything news related. Something happens and you can't Google. Can't say there's an election. You can't even Google election results.
Yeah,
Some kids trying to do some university students trying to do research on news. You can't Google news articles.
yeah.
Can't cite them. Can't do research papers. Can't do shit. What the hell's happening? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you expect tech companies to be like their bottom line is like how much money can we make.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would consider things like Google at least is to be like an essential service. And news, you would assume that that's also an essential service too, where it's like it's not about the money first and foremost. First and foremost is about the news getting to people.
The information.
Yeah, and like in that way, like news journalism should never be a thing where it's like, are they going bankrupt? Is that why? Because now it just seems like they're being desperate. It's like, why are we thinking about news like a business? Like, why is news dying, or why is news out of like why
these
is this
publicly
happening?
funded
Yeah.
news things?
Yeah,
It just sounds like they're trying to just pull money from
yeah,
someone, and they see Google making all this money, and they're like, oh, we want some of that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You guys are making too much. Like, we want some of that. You know what I mean? But it goes both ways. Like, they're using news outlets are using social media to promote their news.
yeah.
It goes both ways. You know, they need Google. Google needs them. I don't understand.
Exactly.
There's a fucking mutual
Yeah.
agreement here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, like, why is one saying you need to pay me,
Yeah.
and the other's like, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
pay
just
you.
conceptually, it still doesn't,
Like-
and so it's still confusing to me, like where they're trying to squeeze this money out of, like you know.
And then the bill doesn't actually go into like how much they should be getting paid for their news.
Yeah, that would just be an
There's no-
arbitrary number
It
that
would
they
be-
make up.
That they
you
make
know?
up, and it would
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
like it would have to be through negotiation, which is more work to be done behind the scenes. That like
Yeah.
we're
But
gonna
not
have to
make up. Obviously, they'll have a report. But it's
Yeah.
like, like somebody gets in an accident and it's like, okay, yeah, emotional damages. And that's $10 million according to my calculations. It's like that type of. You
Yeah.
just still say a number, even though you're saying here's the stats.
Yeah.
Here's my number. You can just
Yeah.
still throw out any fucking number you want.
Exactly.
You're setting the price on this thing.
And like I saw some videos of the people who are voting to pass this bill, man. They just sound like they're whining about shit. Like they're just whining. I'm like, yo, shut up. Like, just accept the fact that this form of media is dying, and that you removing social media from it is actually gonna put it in the ground. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
understand. Like what?
It's like you want to have the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So yeah, honestly, I hope it doesn't actually go that way, because then that'd be very strange, not being able to like have access to news about your own nation.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about that? That's some scary like dystopian shit. Like that's some weird shit.
Man, it
I
is.
mean, there'd be ways around it, but are you really gonna go through the hassle? Of
Yeah, it really
around
just
it?
depends. Yeah,
everyone's gonna
it's
get a
it's one of those
VPN?
things where it's like I care, but I also don't care at this point, just because I don't agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made. So it's like this is just another one of them.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I still want to know what's happening. I don't actively search for it, but social media algorithms give us this information. Like you go on Twitter and yeah, you're going to see news articles just pop up because that's just the algorithm giving you news.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
right. So not having access to that is gonna be weird. That would be very strange. We have this whole demographic of people here that are just in the dark
Yeah.
about things.
No,
Yeah.
no one what's
And
going
we're
on.
gonna have to get everything from CNN.
Yeah.
God damn, that's just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be only American news, which I don't usually care about.
I was gonna say, do you feel like these days people are connected to what's happening in the news here?
Yeah, man. Like I get a decent amount. Like I get tidbits here and there. Like I'm not invested in it, but when something happens, I want to know. You know what I mean?
Because I'll say,
Like think about it. If you didn't have access to news, when those wildfires were happening, and the air quality, you had no idea about the air quality. You wouldn't know. You'd have to hear it through I don't know. How would you know? No one's
Six Buzz.
There's no news. You'd have to fucking go on. You'd have to buy a subscription to the Toronto Star and read
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You gonna do that?
No, definitely not.
So how are you gonna know how bad the air quality is today? You wouldn't have known because the news that you picked up on Twitter doesn't exist anymore, or Facebook or whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that, Shit like that. There's stuff that you take in that maybe you just we take in a lot of news and we don't. We just, we just, skim by.
It's just because it's not on fucking the Toronto Star website or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
It's just because it's on Twitter that I just take it in and I'm like, all right, true, that's what's
You
happening.
read something, whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, man. I feel like it's really I agree. I think it's fucking stupid, and there's just they have no leverage, so I just don't see the point. But hey, they're gonna do what they want to do.
I mean, it's crazy though. It is also concerning that they can just essentially just like blacklist an entire country from using Google, or not using Google, but rather like.
But I feel like
using Google.
Yeah. They did it to Russia, right? Or like everybody did
Yeah.
it to Russia. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is concerning that the big tech also has this power.
I don't think that's concerning. That makes complete sense.
If you don't abide to what they want, as
Yeah, that makes complete sense to me personally. Just because, like you're saying, they understand their role in all of this.
yeah,
So, okay, you don't want us to show your shit? Okay.
yeah.
Are you going to charge us to have your shit up in here? Okay, then we just won't have it here.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt them.
It's also the amount of money they make. I think the amount of money like Google makes from like Canadian news related search and posts and links and shit like that, it's like something around 10 billion a year, and like the entire United States is like over 100 billion.
I was going to say, it's
So it's like
fraction.
dumb just removing it. It doesn't even really
it doesn't affect them.
affect their money.
But,
Not
oh,
really.
Oh, shit, light.
But then it's like, yeah, again, like they got to pay why would they not pay the US 100 billion if they're paying us our 10 billion, like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense unless they do come up with this if it's a tax that the whole world, everybody's getting paid a little bit more or
It
something.
would have to be
then
like that.
whatever, I guess, if they're trying to
Yeah.
figure that out. But if they can't even fucking figure out like Spotify streams, like paying artists properly for that, how the fuck are they gonna figure this shit out?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
A
how that would
click.
work.
If I send you a WhatsApp link to a Toronto Star article, that's Canada gets paid for that. Like,
Yeah,
It just sounds like our government is reaching really hard to just try and get some extra money fed
yeah.
to send to the Ukraine.
into a
Whoa!
to send to the Ukraine. This guy's getting canceled today.
Bro, I'm just speaking the truth,
No
out here,
joke.
man.
That is
I'm just telling
that
you
is
the
a
truth,
whole other thing, bro. To send to the Ukraine.
Yeah, man.
You see that video of the people on the beach chilling?
In the Ukraine?
Yeah.
Why they're just like, no, why?
Yeah, there's a video. There's a video of all these people just hanging out in Ukraine on the beach, just chilling,
Yeah, like nothing's wrong.
like nothing's going on, like there's not a war.
I mean, there's a war, but
Everyone in the comments, this is who we're sending our money to. They look fine, and I'm like, bro, obviously it's not.
it's just like one little.
It's
like,
one spot, bro. There's
Yeah.
probably a full fire behind them, but
Yeah.
it's just
that's-
funny.
They're just making the best out of it.
Yeah,
but
it's funny
no,
to see.
that country is definitely going through shit.
Yeah.
It's not fake. Let's not start denying.
I don't think it's fake, but I'm
It's
just
not-
like, bro, we sent you more than
I'm
enough,
not a
bro.
Ukrainian war.
I don't,
denialist.
I've known Kevin a long time. I've never had that much shit. Kevin giving me that much shit before in my life, bro. Food, random video games to borrow, time spent here, late nights.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Pause. Like just the
like the amount
equivalency-
that it's like giving an acquaintance like your entire savings.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
right,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I've known Kevin since I was a kid,
Yeah.
Right.
and the equivalent.
The value
if
equivalent.
I was gonna
to-
compare what the
yeah.
Ukraine's gotten
Yeah.
from us to what Kevin has given me, I'm like, bruh, I might start looking at him crazy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like what do yeah, it's kind of it's like what do you know
what do you mean I can't just sleep in your bed tonight? Pause without you. Like, wait, I can't borrow your dad's car. Like, what do you mean?
The Tesla, bro.
It's just crazy, man.
Sorry,
It's crazy.
yawning. But yeah, no, you're right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's got to be like some reason for it.
This is one of those topics where it's hard. Yeah, I
don't know
I hate to end it with a I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just
I don't have
just-
the. I don't
it's
know
hard.
much about that shit. Like I
Yeah.
just know that a lot of money has been sent over there. I like to believe it's making a difference. But at the same time,
like we just had a whole ass conversation about housing being impossible to
Yeah.
afford.
I
you
know, but then there's like again, like there's problems on the home front here.
yeah, yeah.
And like shit can be done over here
There's-
too. You know what I mean?
There's
much as
foreigners,
I
refugees
feel-
sleeping on the streets.
I think
Yeah.
we
that you guys invited to this country to come live
propped
here.
up the Ukrainians enough, and they're cool and they're winning. I believe they're winning.
If they die,
They've
die.
been winning. They've been winning. Russia has a terrible army. They don't know what the hell they're doing. So, no one wants to fight for that country either because it's pointless. So yeah, no, I think we're good. I don't think we need to send more money there. I don't see the benefit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What's the benefit?
Who knows?
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
They're NATO. That's it. I know.
All
That was a strategy.
Bruh.
The NATO thing, yeah.
Fuck all that shit, man.
Anyways, are we going to this last topic or are we cutting it today?
I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I am too. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we're
I'm
at
fading.
135.
I'm fading. I'm
Let's
fading,
consider it.
guys.
Yeah, I'm
It's
feeling.
been a
kinda
long
tired.
day. It's been a long day. It's been a
Long
long
weekend.
day.
Yeah, and a long
It's
weekend.
been a long weekend.
We'll end it here today, but I do want to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
So we'll save that for next week.
we'll talk about it next time.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening once again today. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you guys are checking out all the socials. Remember Lost and Munchies, YouTube and Instagram. Make sure you also check out all of our own personal socials as well. And we'll catch you guys next time. Lost and Talks Podcast 119 in the books.
Later.